What is going on, guys? Bird Production back here with another video, and today I'm bringing you another strategy video. So today I'm gonna bring you a nice Monopoly strategy video. I hope you guys like the new intro, huh? Pretty cool, pretty cool. And no, I won't have an outro yet. I'm working on an outro too. Oh, and if you haven't yet, make sure you go check out the channel art. I worked really hard on trying to get everything to fit, and I think it looks awesome. But anyway, back into this video. We're checking out Monopoly. Now, Monopoly might seem like one of the simplest games to play, but can be one of the most difficult games to actually win. A lot of people don't like this is because what happens is it takes too long. The problem is they're not playing the game kind of correctly. They don't want to make trades with people that would give them Monopoly, so they just drag out the game because everybody has only a rent of what, like $25? Like, yeah, of course they'll not extend the game. I mean, how are you supposed to get someone bankrupt if all your rents are $25 or $10? Like, really? And that actually goes on to tip numero uno. I said this in the Accidental Strategy video. I'll say it again. Know your board. You gotta take a good look at it. Know which colors are good, which colors are bad, which colors are just too expensive, and which colors are a pretty good price for what they give. So now, one of the most failed things people do is on the first turn, people go around the board, and they maybe buy 1-2 properties max because they want to reserve the money. No. When you get around that board, you try to buy as many properties as fast as you can, even if they're not good. So let's see, like you don't like green, right? But you like the orange, and you have 2 oranges, someone else has an orange. You trade that green to your orange. Very simple. Alright. Now, some of the other things. Now with trading, very important. You never, ever give someone a Monopoly without making sure you have one yourself. What does that mean? That means, let's say you have 2 oranges. No, let's say you have 2 yellows and 1 blue. Let's say your opponent has 2 not a blue, 2 yellows, 1 green, and 2 greens, 1 yellow. Now this right here is a great trade. Let me move it up. This is a trade you should make in an instant. Now you might be thinking, yo, dude, I'm giving up more expensive property. That's a smart thing, because you know what? These takes twice as much. Greens take twice as much money to build up, while yellow is a little cheaper and you can build up faster. So that's with trading. So let's say, do that right there. So you have 1 yellow, they have 1 green. They have 2 yellows and 1 green. And you have a yellow and 1 green. And now you think you're about to get that next green. So you think this is a good trade. So what do? You trade, you give them a Monopoly, so you're the same color, and you take this 2 green. Well, you know what? You really just screwed yourself. Because someone else could have that property, and now you don't have a Monopoly, but you just gave a huge advantage to the other player. Now, some of you also might be thinking, what's the huge advantage? One of the huge advantage is houses. There's most games that people play, there's a house limit. And we go from this into strategy number 2, is create a house crisis. Now, you might be thinking, how can I create a house crisis? So, when you build up, I'm actually going to zoom into one of them. Give me a second, guys. We'll zoom into the blue. Hello, blue. Alright. So, creating a house crisis. Now, let's say you have 4 houses on each. So let's do 4 there. There's this 4 here. And 4 here. Alright, so you have 4 in each property. Now, A lot of people think, alright, let's move on to the next step. Let's buy a hotel. No, 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 no. Do not buy a hotel. Never buy a hotel. Alright? Here's the reason why. If you buy houses, you're just giving if you buy a hotel right here, you just gave 4 houses back into the bag, which someone can buy and build up their property. So what you try to do is you try to get to 4 as fast as you can and just stay there. Now if you need houses, like let's say there's no more houses and you completed the pink. So then, same turn, you buy a hotel and move those houses over. That's another strategy with creating a house crisis. But you make sure you create a house crisis, because that can be one of the most crucial things. Because you can have all the houses, and someone else doesn't. That means they're not making profit or income, which means they're gonna go out very soon. And if you make them bankrupt, you get the property. Now, some of the main things is people are confused on which properties they should buy. And I'm going to tell you what some of my favorite properties to buy, my combinations. Now, do you have to have 2 properties? No, you can stick with 1, but in my opinion, having 2 properties is always the best. Alright, so here we go. Combination number 1. Light blues and greens. Light blues and greens go great together. They might not look, but what you do here is you build up the light blues. You build them up, and you know what? People are coming right past go, so they're most likely going to land on it. You're going to get money. And you slowly use that money, that income that you get from those light blues, and start building up the houses for greens. And now you got 2, this is going to be your money maker right here. So once that all makes, now you got all the greens. Perfect solution. That's combination number 1. Combination number 2, is what I call, I'm going to move down the board. Actually, I'm going to switch around the board. What I call Death Alley. Death Alley is basically the orange and reds. Now this is my favorite combination to do. Is you try to conquer the oranges and the reds. You always build up on the oranges first, and then you slowly build up on the reds as you create money. Now you're on a corner, which is very difficult for people to get out of. So they can be coming out of jail, and unless they keep getting lucky, they're going to land on one of your properties. And if you have the right amount of stuff, built it up, that's good. Now, at any time, you can have any of these properties with the moneymaker. The moneymaker are the cheap, like the blue or the pinks. So those moneymakers can help you build up your big ones fast. So you can do a green and a blue if you want, but honestly, you're not going to be able to build it up fast. Sorry about the sound. That's actually my guinea pigs. They're literally going insane. Hey! Anyway, you can do the green and the blues. It's not going to be much as effective because you won't be able to build up your houses and take money away. The whole point of the game is to take money away from other people. Now, and my last combination before I get into that, is just right here, Death Alley. Death Alley is where you take over the red and the yellow. Now, what you do is you try to get all the properties on this one strip. So basically, their only chance of survival is with chance and go to jail. If you have all those properties on that strip, you are going to be unstoppable. You slowly build up your reds. I build them up all at the same time usually. You slowly build them up because they will just keep landing on them, giving you money, giving you more money to build. But here is a big tip though. Never spend, you can, it's a risk, but always try to make sure you have enough money to go around the board at least once. Which means let's say you're at free parking and someone owns those greens and they have houses. Don't spend all your money on your turn to build up red houses if you know there's green coming in. Because green, that can get pricey. And also, if someone starts to, this is a competitive game, alright? So don't be, let's say, you buy someone else's color group just so you can make a trade and they start getting upset. Or you're that person who gets all upset. Don't get upset. They're just playing the game. Alright, guys? It's a game. It's not real life. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope this strategy video helps you. And I hope you guys win a game. game or two. I'm actually undefeated in Monopoly. I've beat almost every single my family member. I'm undefeated, and I use all these strategies that I just showed you. Don't want to share, how good it is. Now, obviously, these strategies won't work all the time because Monopoly, as much as it is strategy, it is also luck. Because you have to get lucky with your dice rolls. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you go check out the other videos on my channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I got various content for you guys, and I hope you have a nice day. Peace out.